So you guys were asking, where did the cicadas come from? Well, they come out of the ground around the trees. You can see the holes here and all the molted skins of all the dead cicadas. Eee, you can hear them up in the crowd, up in the trees. That's all the cicada holes. And that's where the new brood will bury themselves in for the next 17 years. Third black car. Second one after the antenna. 1, 2. There he is. Yep. Press, Secret Service, media. Security, World War III. Two. There he is. So this is some sort of quad in front of the library. And down on the ground are the names of graduates. In fact, my buddy is in here somewhere. I don't even know if he knows where his name is. So that's the library at George Washington University. We're in Kogan Plaza, Kogan. It's a graduation weekend here. So those kids that are still around are going through their gown and rituals, and getting dressed and all that. This cool little building is a fire station. It's one of the old fire stations. The problem with it, though, is that the doors are so narrow, the fire trucks can barely fit through it. They have a hard time getting modern fire trucks into that tiny little station. I think they have like a few inches of clearance on both sides of the door. Anyway, we're just gonna walk around a little bit. Hey, there's some food trucks. That's always a good thing. I can go for a food truck. So as you look up, 2 hours ago, we were outside filming the President's Motorcade in the blazing hot sun. And in another hour or two, we're gonna be taking shelter as there's a storm coming. Yeah, that's just Washington. Yeah, it starts the day all sunny and whatnot, and it ends the day in a big storm. So we've got a storm coming sometime around 3 o'clock, I think, is when it's supposed to rain. I'll know because my kids will be calling me from school, pick us up, we don't want to walk home. Oh wow. I told you it was a fire station, but it looks like it's actually being renovated. Engine number 23, DC Fire Department, DCFD. And they are fixing up the fire station. God. It's got a real Ghostbusters vibe. Of course, it's not as cool as the Ghostbusters fire station, but it is a pretty cool fire station. I got a message from my kid saying bruh, which is his standard bruh message when he's annoyed. It's like, Dad, bruh. I just told him he had to walk home on his own. Bruh. You know what? With the weather getting as crappy as it's going to be, maybe we should grab a bike. We can cover a bit more ground, and we can also escape mode if the weather turns to crap, which it might. This one's on self-destruct. I don't know what's going on here. Well, so much for self-destruct. Here's the hard thing for me. These bikes, to use a politically incorrect term, these are girls' bikes, yeah, because they don't have the bar across the top like a boy's bike does. But whenever I get on this bike, I still think it's a boy's bike, and I've got to like throw my leg over the bar. So I always like hesitate, and then I'm like, okay, wait a second, I really don't have to. I can just sort of put my foot right through it. It's weird how your brain is just adjusted to a certain way of doing things after 50 years of doing it or whatever. Go around this guy. It's got rain in my face. Let's see. And in the park, we're going to avoid the tourists for the moment. We'll loop around. There's a little protest going on. I don't know who it's for. Can't recognize the flags. Possibly the Uyghurs. But this fountain's dead. When are they going to fix all these fountains? I'm starting to get wet. Yeah, those are Uyghur flags. The Uyghurs are a minority group in China, a Turkic minority group, who get a lot of problems from the communists. Truth Conductor's rapping out some weird music again. We'll probably have to blot that out. These are the same people. I don't know if these are the same kids who were here yesterday. Oh, East Turkestan. Oh, that's Uyghurs. Yeah. Independent. I didn't know East Turkestan was an actual name. I just thought East Turkestan is like China. That's like bizarre. Never heard it called East Turkestan before. Let's go down here and see what's squeaking. Sounds like there's an alarm going off. The rain is picking up a bit. Oh, somebody went over the fence at the Treasury. It's the fence alarm at the Treasury. But I don't see like people jumping to action. Some sort of motion detector. It's kind of loud. Oh, there's a ramp here. You know, it's interesting because we've heard that alarm before on the other side of the OEOB. Albert Gallatin, Secretary of the Treasury. This is on the back of a $10 bill. If you guys have a $10 bill, take a look at it. That's annoying. The back of your $10 bill looks like this building. Alrighty, where should we go? Let's go down the south side. Okay, so we're on the ellipse out by the landing zone, and we're going to come over by the fence. They're actually up working on the fence right now. The new fence is 12 feet high. The old fence was 8. 12 or 14, I can't remember. And it's, oh, are they putting the little spiky things on their roof? It does. They're putting the spikes on top of the fence, I think. So they've got spikes. They got spikes on part of it. Let me take a picture. It looks like they're putting on new spikes. So there's the pointy bits of the new fence, and then these guys are adding pointy bits to this section. So everything will be pointy. So this is where the motorcade is. When you guys see me filming, I'm usually filming way over there, and the helicopter lands out here. Now, I'm pretty sure it lands on this red dot. So this red dot is kind of like the target for Marine One. I don't know, I wonder if we could see like landing gear indentations where the helicopter actually sits. Not really. Maybe. It's kind of cool. The other one lands back here. It's so hard for me to tell distance from over there though. Because, well, I mean, you can see, look at all those trees. I have to film through all those trees to give you guys those pictures, which is kind of a bear. On a positive note, though, it stopped raining temporarily, and we are now free to go about the cabin. Oh, let's go this way. So this is the law school quad, the law school grounds. I think this is the engineering school. Don't quote me on that. More people with their names in the bricks. They probably charge for the bricks. Of course, GW is like one of the most expensive schools in the country, if not the most expensive. I mean, their tuition is crazy. Those are nice little study booths. Socially distanced studying. So you guys have seen me ride the Lime scooters and stuff, but you can actually rent a Lime moped. Just scan the app and drive this little thing, except the law requires you to wear a helmet, and I don't feel like wearing the generic helmet they give you, especially in a pandemic. So the very first Five Guys was opened in Arlington, Virginia in 1986 or so, just up the road from the Pentagon. So let's head over there. Let's get a burger. Sounds like a plan. Off to Virginia. So this is Memorial Bridge heading over towards Arlington Cemetery. The first Five Guys was opened in Arlington, just back and to the left of what you're looking at right now. So let's swing over that way. Okay, so here comes the intersection of Glebe, and here comes the shopping center on my right. And inside the shopping center, 3235 Columbia Pike is the original Five Guys location, which is now no longer a Five Guys. It's an auto parts store. Bummer! You would think that something as iconic as Five Guys would have like a shrine or something, you know? They would have like a burger shrine in the original. Oh, here it's not the auto parts store. It's there. Titles Loans, 3235 Columbia Pike. The original Five Guys is now a titling company. Bummer. Well, guess what? If we can't go to the first Five Guys ever, I think we can go to the second Five Guys, which is down the road. It's a pizza day. So over there was the first Five Guys. The second Five Guys ever was in Old Town Alexandria, but it's been redeveloped as well. It's now a big modern office building. Five Guys is closed. The third Five Guys, I think, is in Springfield, Virginia, which is down the road about 20 minutes or so. But I'm not really sure because now there's Five Guys everywhere in Springfield. I got to go back and do more research. So this quest for the original Five Guys, this will continue. But for now, let's get a pizza. That's kind of ominous.